Where's my music? I have this music. Where's the music? Yeah! Hello! Hello! Right now is a chatting... Right now is a chatting stream. Is the stream all good? I think the stream's all good. Play Tower Unite Bull Race music? I don't think I should do that. I probably wouldn't get in trouble for it, would I? I probably could, I just shouldn't. I'm happy to be back. I feel like I've been gone for forever. It's only been a few days. I took my test! I took my big test! I think maybe I did okay. We'll see. I don't know. I tried my best. On 2 of the tests, I think I did really, really good. But on 2 of the other tests, I'm kind of nervous about it. So, yeah. So, I have plans for the future. Test? Oh, I go to Japanese school, so I had a Japanese test. I was studying for it and also not studying for it. And it's like comparable to the N3, but my school made it, so it's not the N3. The N3 part is too difficult. It's too freaking hard. Study is for nerds. Yeah, true. I should stop studying forever. No more studying ever. We quit. I actually kind of like studying when there's no pressure to it. And okay, so 2 of the tests I think went well. One of the tests went okay, I guess. We'll see. We'll see if the grade is like passing. and the like final test, I didn't really get to finish it. Luckily it was a multiple choice test, so I just freaking filled in bubbles. I just took a glance at it and I was like, yeah, this answer feels right in the last 5 minutes of the test. But I didn't know what else to do because I'm slow. I'm slow at reading Japanese. This is like, Japan is the land of the tests. The land of taking too many tests. I don't know how I feel about this music. It's really repetitive. I kind of want to switch to the classic music. I like this music. This is like my music now. I stole it. I stole it off of a royalty-free website. This week, today actually, I'm gonna do a stream in a couple of hours. I don't really expect any of you guys to show up, but we'll see what happens. I don't know how many of you guys are living on Asian time, but I'm gonna continue playing Main Abyss. So sorry. Sorry for anybody who can't show up because it's not like, especially American time, it's not a good time for watching streams, but it's a good time for me to stream, so yeah, there's gonna be a stream it's gonna be 2:30 Japanese Standard Time, which is, I don't know which time in any other time zone. Probably like 1:30 EST if I had to guess. I don't know. I don't know what time it is. I don't know how. I'm not a clock. I'm not a big world clock. So I'm unaware. So that's gonna be today. I'm gonna have 2 Stardew Valley streams. It's like 5 p.m. for you right now. Okay, then it won't be like too late. That stream's a bit too late for me. That's okay. I'm not worried about that. I was assuming that it's gonna kind of be like me working through more of the same anyway, and since I could stream that late, I was like, okay, I'll stream that late. That's no big deal for me. So this will be the only stream that starts that late for now. I do have a break coming up, so I'll be able to stream like really long, and I don't know yet if I'm gonna do long streams or if I'm gonna do like maybe like 2 short streams like I'm doing today. So I'm kind of testing it out. I'm testing the waters today. That's more what I'm doing than anything. So yeah. It's just a water testing stream. A water testing stream. That's totally what those words are. And tomorrow and Thursday, I am going to play Stardew Valley. I'm gonna start a Stardew Valley Joja run. I've played the new update of Stardew Valley. I've played like through the community center, but I haven't played through the Joja Mart yet, like the Joja Mart part of the update. And I heard there was like a decent amount added to Joja Mart, so I'm kind of curious to see. I haven't watched anybody play it either. I'm pretty I've no-lifed Stardew before. It's kind of a dangerous game for me, but I figured it would be fun to do on stream, right? I figured. So yeah, be excited for that. Those are gonna be tomorrow and Thursday. I'm gonna do 2 streams in a row of Stardew Valley, both starting at 8 a.m. my time. So my plans for right now is to basically play through Main Abyss. I don't know. I'm gonna gauge how long it's gonna take me, how many streams it's gonna take me. I don't think it'll take me that many streams to play through like the other story mode of the Main Abyss game. So I'm gonna play through that. There'll be a couple more streams, and I'm going to play through the Joja Mart route in Stardew Valley, the new Joja. I also don't know how long that one's gonna take. If I had to guess, it might be like maybe 4 streams. I don't know how long it's gonna take. How long is the Main Abyss game anyways? I'm gonna have to look it up actually on like well, I looked it up before how long it was to beat the game, just so I could kind of plan out a little bit. But I took a really long time through the tutorial, so I think I'm gonna have to like kind of look again and figure out how much of that time was the tutorial. If I had to guess though, it's not gonna take me long. It's not a long game. It's not a long game, and I just want to beat Nanachi. That's all I've ever wanted in life. Manufactured? Are you talking because I check the time it takes to play? I have to schedule playing games. I have to schedule playing games, which is like a pain in the ass. Gee, I wonder why the tutorial took so long. Yeah, me too. Yikes. Yikes. Ah. So yeah. That's my current plan. I don't know what other games I'm going to play. Manufactured in Abyss. That sounds like a product label. Like made in China. Manufactured in Abyss. I are we doing, what type of manufacturing is this? Is this like, is this ethical manufacturing? I mean, most of the, okay, in the Maiden Abyss world, right? What the kids are doing, right, is kind of child labor, I would say. So if you have these children bring back relics, that's child labor. So like the relics are ethically sourced then. I don't think the relics could be ethically sourced. Is there any way to ethically source relics from the Abyss? There's just not. It's just ethically not a good thing because you're harming people. Like at the even from the first layer, they're all like an ethical conundrum. At least I would think, right? I don't know. This isn't gonna be a really long stream this morning. I always say that and then I stream for like 10 hours, but I mean it this time. This isn't gonna be a long stream. This is probably be about an hour. I just want to get a stream in this morning to like partially to explain why I'm streaming it really late for a lot of people today as like a test, and also because I want to catch up a little bit and I want to kind of talk about like my ideas. I think I also want to try another Toho game. I don't know which one yet. The Abyss is kind of cringe, to be honest. Cringe in what sense? I feel like you're just saying words. What do you mean cringe? How is the Abyss cringe? It just sounds like you're too scared to go in the Abyss, bro. Get in the Abyss. It's not fucking cringe. I could go in order while playing Toho? I guess I could technically go in order. You in vacation there? You're a fucking loser. The thing about going in order and playing Toho is I'm not gonna play 1 through 5 for sure. 1 through 5 aren't getting played on stream. I don't even know how to run them. I could figure it out. It's probably not that hard to like emulate it, right? But also why? Why? Simply why? Also, if I go in order, that's a lot of games. At least play the one with Bad Apple. I think Bad Apple's a remix, right? Is the actual song called Bad Apple? PC 95. Okay. If they're cool, then now I'm tempted to try to figure out if I can play any of them. Would it be crazy to actually go in order while playing Toho? I feel like that might be insanity. Also, the thing about going in order too is that means I have to play ones that I've already played before. But I guess I could just, I mean, I haven't played them since I was like a baby, like an actual child. So yeah, I guess I could do that again. That would be kind of a funny idea, just doing all of the Toho games. Starting at 1. That's actually kind of tempting. Gotta mog all the Toho fans that have not touched a single one. I have literally played so much more Toho than your average Toho fan. Like I've only played what? I guess if you count Ultra Despair Girls, I've only played 3 out of 4 of the Danganronpa games, and I'm still playing more Danganronpa than the average hardcore Danganronpa fan. I haven't finished a single Persona game, and I've played more Persona than the average Persona fan. I wish I could just finish Persona 3 on stream, but I already started it and I'm really far into it. So I don't wanna. I wanna do a non-game stream coming up soon too. I think it would be fun to do. I think it would be fun to do a fun to do a tier list. Tier list? Tier list? It would be fun to do a tier list. No, I actually played Ultra Spare Girls. I didn't play V3. So actually, I kind of want to... Okay, V3 could be kind of fun to play on stream. I know I'm gonna like it, so I could do that. I gotta make a list, man. I think one thing that I do want to keep pretty consistent is I want to... So there's basically like two types of games I want to play, right? There's gonna be like game series, and then there's gonna be like games I can finish in one stream. Like, I'm capable of finishing in one stream. So I would put Touhou in the one stream category. Even though I'm probably not gonna finish it in one stream because I suck. Since I technically can finish it one stream, that's like a one stream category. And then there's gonna be games that are part of a longer series. So these are games upwards of like 10 hours of gameplay. And these games, these games I'm gonna have to do a little bit more planning around, and they're gonna take up like a lot of hours, a lot of streams, versus ones that, like, for example, the one game streams, they're probably gonna be easier to get into, but the VODs will also be more watchable. It won't be like, oh, you have to trudge through like hours and hours and hours and hours of VODs of me if you want to catch up on it. So I think it's a good thing to keep like a mix of those two things. So there's also games that aren't on stream games that you don't have to, like, people don't have to see everything. The original song for Total 4 is actually called Bad Apple, all caps with 2 exclamation points. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. That's epic. It's actually called Bad Apple exclamation point exclamation point. It's giving Apple Girlington vibes. Yo, what up? Hi, I'm talking about my plans and like the categories that I put all the games into. There's long games that you can enter in any time. So Stardew would be an example. Stardew is like a long game, but you can enter in any time and watch it. There's a game like Made in Abyss where it's a long game, but you can't just enter in any time because you'll be like, what the fuck is going on? So like there's like story games, long games, and then one stream games. And I'm kind of trying to decide, like, when I go on break, I want to probably stream 2 games in one day for a little bit. So I'm trying to decide if the current time zone that I've been streaming at, I'm going to continue streaming at, but on top of that, I'm going to stream later in the day. What I'm wondering is... should I put the long, like, story-based games that I end up playing in this time slot, or should I put the story-based games in the other time slot? I'm leaning towards this time slot because this is where I have most of my viewership. But it's also, I don't know, it's kind of a difficult thing to think about. Any story-heavy RPG would be difficult to get into at any point after the beginning. Agreed. I'm gonna start streaming 2 times a day, only during my break. Only during my break and not every day. But I'm going to stream. I'm gonna stream 2 times a day during my break. Get the grind in. I sound like a crazy person, but I swear I'm not a crazy person. It's just that, okay, here's my logic, right? If I wasn't streaming, I would be sitting quietly in my room playing video games anyways. So I might as well, while I'm on break, stream 2 times a day. No predetermined pattern, completely random, full random. That's so tempting. you're so right by that. But then this is the pain in the ass if you want to watch the story heavy games. Like if I play Danganronpa, that's gonna be such a pain in the fucking ass. I don't know if that's worth it, man. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't want to force you guys to watch VODs in order to like watch my latest stream. But if, okay, also with the story heavy games, if you already know the game, like something like Danganronpa, for example, it wouldn't actually be bad to do that because it seems like a lot of you guys are pretty familiar with this game. So like if I stream it anytime, you probably don't need to watch the VOD to catch up, or you could just skim through it and be like, oh yeah, I remember this part or whatever, and then continue. That's my thought process. But I don't know. Today's a test. I'm gonna see how many people I can wrangle, if I can wrangle any new people today. And then I'll kind of plan accordingly for when I actually go on break. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. You have a stream in 40 minutes, but you'll be listening? You don't have to listen during your stream if that's what you're saying. That would be crazy. Like, you fucking watching 10 VTuber streams in the middle of your VTuber stream. I feel like if you could develop schizophrenia, that's how you do it. Oh gosh, so that's a lot to think about. Okay, so definitely on the list of games now that I want to play. You literally do that? Oh my god. You're gonna fucking mysteriously develop schizophrenia. On one hand, story-heavy games feel like the best content to watch live. On the other hand, they are also the best content to watch in VODs. Tough call. So you're saying story-heavy games are just the best content? Unmedicated ADHD is fun. The voices are loud, but they're cute. No, that's your schizophrenia. That's schizo. That's so fucking schizo, bro. The voices are loud, but they're cute. Okay, so I gotta check it off. Audience likes story-heavy games. I do want to do the fucking show to tier list stream at some point. I don't remember who in chat I was talking with that. You got any story-heavy games in 9 aside from Danganronpa, which I just mentioned? Yes. But I'm also taking recommendations. I haven't decided yet, so I'm not gonna say anything. But so I'm also taking recommendations. I haven't decided. Okay, I haven't decided. I love RPG Maker games too, so I might try out some RPG Maker games on stream, which are very story heavy. Some of them I have mixed feelings about. I've kind of talked about how I feel about like pure visual novels. Amnesia, which Amnesia? The Otome game or the scary one? If it's the scary one, I don't want to play it, and if it's the Otome game, I already played it. Man, dude, if I could play Otome games, if I could just play Otome visual novels on stream, I would be just like fucking, I'd just be min-maxing, bro. But I'm not gonna play Otome games on stream because it's just gonna be like obnoxious. The Dark Descent, not the cringe loser one. You playing Nier Automata, Blue Reflection? I have to look into it. The only one I know anything about is Nier Automata. You would unironically watch Otome game stream. You actually watch that? Oh god, that's really tempting. I do have an Ultimate game I bought a while ago that I have not made it through at all yet. I like started playing it forever ago and then I moved to Japan. VR chat stream, that could be fun. I don't know the logistics of doing a VR chat stream. There's like a lot of things that I would need to prepare to do a VR chat stream. I mean, first of all, it's summertime, so and my PC is gonna heat up the entire room, so I gotta make sure that I do something about that. I do need a model, which I think I could throw together some kind of model or figure out how to get a model that kind of looks like me if I'm lucky. I don't really care about having a model that looked 100% like me. How hot a PC do I have? It's actually not hot at all. I have like... How many fans do I have in this PC? It's something like 6. It's like 6 fans in my PC. And they keep my PC cool, but the room is a different case. The room, on the other hand, gets pretty hot. And VR and streaming at the same time sounds very consuming. You would enjoy Nier Automata because I love my show. Why did you say it like that? Because you love your shotas. It sounds like someone's like parent trying to talk them into something. Add water cooling to my room. You mean an air conditioner? I'm pretty sure that's just an air conditioner, is it not? I do have air conditioning, but I'm going to have to run the air conditioning on stream, which I have not done yet, and I'm horrified as to what it's gonna sound like when I do run the air conditioning on stream. And also I'm using a VR headset microphone, so yeah. See, it's the ideal VR chat stream for me, right, is that I would just go on like public worlds and fuck around, but I'm pretty sure that's an easy way to get banned from YouTube. But there's settings on YouTube. I could do like no DVR, and then I could have the stream automatically unlist. I could test it beforehand. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I don't know. That's something to think about. I would get hit by TOS pretty quick, but it would be so fun. But it would be so freaking fun. Okay, yeah, the TOS would get hit, but then I could do a little trolling. It would be fucking hilarious. It can't be that bad. There has to be a way I could somehow do like public worlds without getting TOS'd. It's not as bad as Twitch from what I'm aware of on here. Like, okay, I could probably set it to 18+, turn off DVR. I'm trying to think of all the things I could do, and make sure the stream is privated actually afterwards so that I could edit stuff out. I could also in a stream like that, it would be kind of hard to check chat anyways. So one thing I was thinking, right? This is my idea, because I was thinking about doing a VR chat stream with like public worlds. One thing I was thinking that I could maybe do is have like a really big buffer. So maybe like a buffer of like 15 to 20 seconds to give me enough time to react. And if I see or hear something that is not good, I could just like fucking press a button. I could press a button and then make the entire stream like shut off for a second. That was my idea, right? I don't know. I could figure out how to set that up. It would work, right? I could just make a really big buffer and then do like they do on TV when they censor stuff. It's such a crazy idea though. Has anybody done that with their like public world VR chat streams? Like if I see or hear anything, I have a button that just cuts out the stream. It would be kind of clunky. I mean, the idea, right, is that I would never have to use this button ever. But knowing the internet, I would definitely have to do that. Look. It's a decent idea, I feel like, right? Because then I could enjoy the like experience of going to public worlds without while streaming, without having to worry about getting banned. It would be kind of an okay idea. I don't know if anybody's done it before. But that would be so fun! If you can deal with like really shit audio quality, more shit than the audio quality currently is. I'm so sorry my audio quality is not good. You see the vision? Thank you. Thank you. The vision is good. Go online, troll people. The YouTube TOS isn't actually even that strict. That would definitely be an 18+ stream. For sure. For absolute fucking sure. The vision trademark. God. Okay, it would be so fucking funny though. I want to go on the internet and troll people. But that's a dangerous route, you know? Trolling is dangerous. I'll do a VR chat stream. We'll see how quickly I can get banned from the game. It's a genius idea, is it not? You may be blind, but I see the truth. I'm hella blind. That's why I have homophobia in my eyes. We do a little trolling. I do a lot of trolling. Does anybody remember the fucking Trollolol song? I want to sing it, but I feel like I'd cringe too hard at myself. Cha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Cha-la-la-la-la. You do massive trolling. I do gargantuan trolling on the internet. You miss Rage comics? Dude, I miss old internet in general. I get so nostalgic for old internet. It's so depressing. Look, man, old internet raised me. Old internet is like a parent to me. I've Look, my parents were in my life, okay? My parents are good parents. They're just very busy people. They're just very busy people. I miss old internet too. I miss when it was like, when nobody took anything seriously. I feel like Japanese internet is still like that sometimes. Sometimes I go on Japanese internet and I remember like, I remember what the English speaking side of the internet used to be, if that makes any sense, because Japanese internet is still like the other side of the internet, and I remember it, and it also reminds me of like the bad parts of old internet. Because Japanese internet, they still do stuff on Japanese internet that I haven't seen on like Western internet in forever. Like, this is horrible. Okay, I'm not saying this is a good thing. I'm just saying it reminds me of old internet. Somebody in Japan will post like a post on Twitter and it'll be like, hey, I feel like ending my own life. And they'll post a picture of them about to jump off of a building. And everybody else will be fucking memeing and fucking do it, jump. You know? Like, it's so fucking cruel. It's so fucking cruel. It's horrible, don't do that to people. But it's still like, I'm like, dude, this feels like old internet where people just fucking said shit and nobody took anything seriously. Please remember that when you feel scared of pain, never forget times when you feel happy. When day is dark, always remember happy day. Pretty sure that would still happen if you went to the chat. Okay, anybody... anybody stupid enough to post on 4chan before committing maybe a little bit kind of deserves it. I don't want to say they deserve it. I'm saying they do not deserve to die. They deserve to get shit on. I think people need to bully more people on the internet. It's fun. It's fun to get bullied. I love haters. I love it. I'm a hater myself. I love hating on people. Being toxic is so much more fun. Like, of course, in real life, I'm gonna be like a normal, civilized person. But when I go on the internet, I want to like... I want to say horrible things to people for fun. It's just fun. It's just more fun that way. It's more fun to say horrible things. You know what also hasn't been a thing for a while in new internet that I used to do all the time when I was younger? Everybody always had that one friend. Okay, back in the day on old internet, everybody always had that one friend who would force them to summoning a million VTuber haters. And that would be fucking hilarious. People need to be bullied more and people need to learn to hold their L's. Exactly. Exactly. If you're gonna be cringe on the internet, be cringe with pride, bro. Own it. Own it. The difference between a cringe person on an internet and a lolcow is one of them takes themselves too seriously. That's all I'm saying. I love lying on the internet. I used to send people like shock videos, or I'd be like, you should watch this, video, and they'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You're a psychopath. Don't send me this. Okay, I should preface this, okay? Do not send your friends gore videos or shock videos, okay? We're more mature than that nowadays, okay? As a society, we've grown past that, okay? But when I was a kid, I thought it was the funniest shit ever. I thought it was funny to freak, but I don't even know how I kept friends, bro. Because if I was my friend, if I was receiving videos like that, I would just fucking block me. Why did they not block me? They're kind of sickos for not blocking me, looking back at it. Oh, that was funny. You knew a guy who did that? I was that guy. Everybody has that one friend who will send them the most horrific shit known to man. Back in old internet, I was definitely that. I was that friend. I was that guy. That they were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're a psychopath. But the thing is the moment that they call you a fucking psychopath, you start laughing so fucking hard. It's not just gore. There's also like extremely disturbing pornography sometimes. There's also pornography that's worse to look at than actual gore. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I don't know if I should tell this story on stream. Okay. Guys, can you keep a secret? Okay, if I tell you something this stream, okay, can we have like the Fight Club rules right now? If I say something on this stream, it stays on this stream, okay? Okay, we can't talk about it anywhere else. What happens on the stream stays on this stream, okay? It censored my sins in live chat. Okay, this is where I tell, because I want to tell this story, but you're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, so I have this chat, right? I have this chat that I basically put, it's just a Discord chat with only me, that I basically put links to like dojins, I put links to like fan fictions I'm reading, I put pictures in there and stuff of, you know, questionable pictures, right? Now, don't ask too much why I had this picture, okay? Don't wonder why I had this picture too much, right? So imagine me on my phone. It's like 2 a.m. Okay, I'm on Pixiv. and I see this picture, okay? And dude, you're gonna judge me so hard. So I saw this picture, right? And it's like a fucking it's this Shota, and he's like in a classroom. And he's got like a knife, right? And he cut off like 2 of his fingers, and he's like crying, right? And I'm a sick, twisted individual, so I saved this image, of course, right? So I copied the link to this picture, right? I copied the link to this picture, which is this is gore porn, okay? And he's like fucking crying. It's very obvious that it's like this is fucked up shit, okay? I copy this picture and I go to put it in the chat that has only me. And I accidentally pasted the link into my mom and I's text messages. I don't even know how it got there, okay? I don't know how it got there. But between me and my mom's texts, okay, I fucking put the link there, and my thumb was right over the send button. I almost fucking sent it to my mom at like 2 a.m. And how the fuck was I gonna explain that shit? I almost sent it to my mom. That scarred me for fucking life. Could you imagine my mom fucking waking up in the morning and seeing a link from her daughter at 2 a.m. to some fucking Japanese website and opening up, and it's a fucking picture of this like drawn little boy fucking cutting off his fingers and crying? Bro, that was one of the most horrifying moments of my fucking life. Imagine having, it wasn't even on Discord. This was just my regular text messages because I had just been texting her. Because, okay, does anybody else have this happen, okay? While we're operating off of Fight Club logic, okay? Fight Club rules. Does anybody have this happen? Every time that you are looking at fucking porn and you're finally getting to the good shit, your mom will fucking text you, or your friend will fucking text you, or you'll get the most important call or the most important email, and you're about to just fucking, you're about to look at pornography. And it's just the exact moment. It's like the exact moment where you find the perfect fucking thing. Just tell her you got oh my god, I have another cringe story. When I was younger. Okay, so I must have been like 14 or 15, right? And I'm not gonna specify which one it was, okay? But I was like, man, I want a Dakimakura. I want an anime body pillow. So I was like, how am I gonna order this in secret? I was like, there's like no way. The chances of like my parents just opening this package and seeing this, because I'm like way too young to be getting something like this, okay? I'm a grimy little fuck, okay? And I was like, what are the chances that I would be able to buy this and keep this? And so I was like, I have an idea, okay? I was like, I'm gonna groom my mom into thinking that this is normal. So she's like, she used to drive me to school, and in the morning I would be like, yeah, there's this like cool art sometimes that people do in Japan. It's like a hug pillow. It's like a hug pillow and stuff like that, right? And and I thought the art was really cute, and I don't know, I kind of like it. And then I would bring it up a couple more times, and then I finally found a pillow that I was like, okay, I want this pillowcase. I want this. This is the one. This is the one I want, right? So I come to my mom and I'm like, hey mom, remember those pillows I was talking about? remember those pillows I was talking about a bit ago? So I kind of want one. Like, I'll pay for it with my own money. Do you think I could buy one of them? And she was like, uh-huh. Okay, let me see it. And I was like, really? Do I have to show it to you? And she was like, yeah, I just want to see what you're trying to buy. And I was like, well, I mean, there's like a couple of different options, so it doesn't have to be this one in particular. And then I was like, and she was like, okay, show me the exact one that you want to get. And I was like, fuck, I set myself up. I'm gonna have to show my mom this. So I like with shame pull the picture up on my phone and show it to my mom. And she was like, this looks like S&M. I completely forgot my mom has read 50 Shades of Grey. I completely forgot she knows. I forgot she knows. She's like, yeah, this looks like S&M. And she was like, no. And I was like, I was kind of trying to pretend like I didn't know what that was. Like I didn't know. I was like, oh yeah, well this is like a character from a game I like, so. I was like, yeah, so I probably won't get it. And then I bought it anyway. Anyways, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to hide it really well. Really well. A gremlin since bro, I've been a gremlin since I was like fucking an actual small child. I was a really sheltered kid, right? So like, did she ever find out? No. Nobody in my family ever saw it. I would like, well, the thing is I had another like plain pillowcase and I put it over the pillow, right? So at night, right, after everybody went to bed, I would take off the secondary pillowcase. Could she be watching the stream? Hell no. There's no way my mom would be watching this stream. All's well that ends well then. Yeah, I guess I did get it. My mom never found out, and now I don't live with my mom, so they never will find out. I was considering leaving it in America, but I brought it with me in Japan, which is a good thing because my parents are moving now, so they're gonna have to go through my room. Okay. Everybody here, don't act like when you were a kid, you never did it with a pillow. Shut the fuck up. Everybody did it with a pillow as a kid. I was raised pretty sheltered from that kind of thing too. So I think my mom genuinely believed that like I didn't know it was like a gross, disgusting thing. What do you mean, What do you mean not a pillow specifically? No, I already did it with a pillow! You're lying! You're fucking lying! I did it with a fucking pillow! That's a girl thing? Is that really a girl thing to do with a don't fucking do that! You may have not done that too. Okay, second thing. Okay, if you are a girl, maybe you did that when you were younger, okay? Okay, so hi, you're a new sub here. Oh my god, leave now. Leave now. I'm having a very not good conversation right now. got here at a good time. You randomly fell it. Oh my gosh, if you want a good impression of me, leave now. Fucking leave now. Because I'm about to tell some horrific stories of when I was younger. So I'm not gonna get too in depth, okay? But when I was like, I never had like a good idea. I knew like what sex was. I was taught the birds and the bees on a completely scientific level. Like I didn't even know it felt good. I just know that's what you had to do to have babies. That's how like reproduction works, right? And so imagine me at 11 years old, okay? I am experiencing hormones. And I didn't know that like sex is like a pleasurable thing for people, right? So that night I'm like 11 years old, right? And I figured it out. I figured out what it was. I didn't know that you could do that, right? So I figured out, you know, the alone stuff, right? I won't get into too much detail, but I figured it out, right? And and afterwards, I finished, and it was like, oh my god, that was the most amazing thing ever. Did anybody know about this? Do people know you can do this? Do people know about this? Picture me at 11 years old, wondering if the rest of the world knows that you can do this. I was like, I never hear anybody talk about this. This is great. Why doesn't anybody do this? Why hasn't anybody else figured this out? I'm the first one to figure this out. Major scientific breakthrough? I was like, whoa. This is crazy. Oh my god. I legit thought that I knew something, but other people freaking did it, okay? I genuinely was like, why don't other people talk about this? Why doesn't anybody else do this, right? A couple Google searches later, and I learned that what I did was kind of a dirty thing. I mean, like, I guess I didn't 100% correlate it to it being like, oh, this is sexual, right? Like, this is bad, right? I didn't know. I didn't fucking know. And after I did that, I was like, this makes so much sense now. The world makes so much sense now. I understand everything. I understand what people are talking about when they say someone is hot. Because now I understand that weird feeling I get when I look at certain things is the same thing that adults get. That makes them want to have babies. I like connected the pieces in my head, and I was like, that's how people accidentally have kids. Because, okay, picture me up to like 11, right? I'm very scared to ask how people accidentally have kids, right? Until 10 years old, it's like, because I don't remember this happened at like 10 or 11. I think it happened at 11, but like until 10, I was like, how do people accidentally have kids? After that, Young Rats is never the same again. Yeah, I developed a fucking porn addiction. Unrestricted access to the internet at a young age is dangerous. Do not let your kids have unrestricted access to the internet at a young age. Will I go back to Pizza Tower? If there's like a cool new update, then maybe I will. But I don't have an intention to right now. I did like Pizza Tower though. At the strip club straight, jerking it, and by it, I mean my ping dudes. Bro, okay, imagine the process of me, because the thing is, it happened too quickly. It wasn't like I was slowly understanding this in life. It went from one night, I didn't understand how babies could accidentally be made. Like, I didn't understand how you go through that process accidentally, right? And then the next day, I discovered what fucking hentai was. And it changed my life forever. My life was never the same after that. And you do have to figure it at some point in life. But okay, knowing my own experience as a child, I am a big advocate for telling your kids shit. Tell your kids shit. Don't let them figure it out, because if they figure it out on their own, they're going to like be really shy about it, be really awkward about it, and they're going to search it on the internet. It's the modern day. Kids are going to search it on the internet. They're going to see pornography. Fell deeper into the degeneracy rabbit hole that night than many people did in a year. Okay, but the thing is I was too scared to look at real porn for the longest time when I was a kid. I was too scared. I was like, this is dirty. I'm gonna get in trouble. I shouldn't see this. I'm not supposed to see boys' parts. I'm not supposed to see it, so I was too scared. That wore down like after a little bit, but honestly 2D is still better. 2D is still way better. 2D all the fucking way. God, this would have been a great stream for that guy who always talks about edging in my chat. It's so true, though. Look. It's not even dirty, okay? This is like a life lesson. If any of you guys ever have kids, please teach your kids not only what sex is, but why people have sex. Teach them why people have sex. Did you have a Discord you can set at the You've done a lot of digging, you respect people to get close to matching the 2D ideal. I feel you. I feel you. I feel that so hard. Suddenly. No. I don't want to desensitize kids before they have understanding of how things work. It's more like just educate them, right? Before they go through puberty, before they experience the hormones, just teach them about it. You know, at like 9 or 10, just be like, oh yeah, the reason that adults do this is because it makes their respective parts feel good, and that's what incentivizes people to have more kids, like on a biological level, is that it's like a pleasurable thing, right? Because if I knew, you don't have to teach your kids how to do it. Just teach your kids why socially adults do it. Like, just explain it to them. You don't have to get in depth. You don't have to be gross about it. If you have sex, you die. Yeah, teach your kids that. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I would cry and I'd be like, I am thinking about sex too much. I am going to hell. I'm gonna go to hell. I'm not even married. I'm going to hell. That's another thing too. Please, like, make your kids feel like it's normal. You think that specific mindset is just not good? At least wait until a kid's teen years. Okay, but some kids are earlier than other kids, right? I was getting those feelings as like a young kid. I was completely like, I didn't have like any influence into that kind of thing. Like there was nothing that was influencing me to discover that early. Like I discovered that early completely on my own. It'd be better for parents to have to educate them. Exactly. I completely feel that way. I completely agree with that. I think it's so much better to teach your kids about stuff like that because they're so much more likely to get into like healthier habits. I think, like, I think kids looking at porn is bad. I do think that it's bad, but I don't have a problem with kids like expressing themselves, I guess, if that makes any sense. The worst thing is to feel like there's something wrong with you as a kid, or that like you're like how I felt like, oh, I'm going to hell, I'm gonna die and go to hell. There's some people like that. There's some kids that get raised and they have the mentality, and it's like, so I feel like it's so much more damaging for your kid to be really insecure about that kind of thing than for your kid to just know about reality. It doesn't have to be a gross thing, it doesn't have to be a weird thing. And like also just education on like, oh, like you doing this isn't the problem. You looking at pornography is a problem, if that makes any sense. Like explaining that there is a difference between that kind of thing too. I know that's such an awkward conversation to have with your kid. Like that's too fucking awkward. Nobody wants to have that conversation with your kid. But at a certain point, whether you like it or not, in the modern day, your kid is going to be exposed to that kind of thing, right? It's like, you don't want to teach your kids about bad things because you don't want your kids to worry about bad things, but also you need to protect your kids. So there's like a balance you have to make, right? Like you don't want to teach your kids about child predators, right? But you need to explain to your kids the difference between their cousin wanting to hug them or their, aunt wanting to hug them versus a stranger wanting to hug them, and why it makes a difference. And the thing is that there's so many kids that get abused because they thought, oh, because it's family that wants to hug me, because it's family that's touching me inappropriately, it's okay. And it's like, that's why you need to teach kids about shit like that. You're gonna tell your kids they're adopted? Raising kids is hard. It is hard. But I think everybody is doing it wrong. Everybody's raising their kids wrong. You should tell your kids about predators and explain the difference. Explain the difference between touch. You don't have to explain, like, you don't have to get really in depth to still make it clear in a kid's head that even their family members can be, like, bad. And technically there are strangers like doctors who aren't bad. You raised kittens, so technically you've already had kids in a sense. You're talking about raising real kittens, not like Discord kittens, right? I sure hope so. Seriously though, raising kids is hard. But I'm just saying, based off of my own experience, I think my parents sheltered me too much to the point where it had an inverse effect. I want a cat too, but I'm allergic. I'm part of the wants a cat, but can't have a cat without having allergies. You legit don't trust doctors and you're sick, you trust yourself? What if you're dying? You're just gonna die? I've gotten so sick before, sometimes, from doctors' own advice. Like, they've given me medicine that I ended up being allergic to. Raising cats instead of kids is terrible. You know what? No, fuck you. Fuck you. You're allowed to not have more kids. Fuck anybody telling you to have kids if you don't want to have kids. Only have kids if you want to have kids. They shouldn't... Look, society shouldn't be incentivizing you to have kids. Society should be incentivizing you to want to have kids. That's two different things. You know what? You should feel pressure to have fucking kids because you shouldn't be passionate about having a child, because if you're gonna put a child into this world, you should raise your child right, and not like me where you try to protect them from the horrors of the world. Only have kids if you want to have kids, Japan. That's the thing, is that the incentive is just trying to force people to have kids when they don't want to. You have to make people want to have kids. You have to structure society differently if you want people to want to have kids. That's not even a hot take. That's like the most lukewarm take imaginable. Just like, don't force people to do things, but also like incentivize it. Change things around. I know it's really hard for like a lot of these like East Asian countries to think about changing traditions, but sometimes you gotta change stuff around a little bit. You know, you have to make sure that people want it. You have to make having a real family more you have to make having a real family more exciting than watching like Spy Family, if that makes any sense. Because like if I'm ever like, man, I want to see a cute kid. I love kids. I'll just go read like Yotsuba. Like you just read Yotsuba and it fixes all of the problems. Then you're like, no, I don't actually want kids. I just think this is cute. I don't want the bad parts of raising a child. I'm not even anti-kids. I'm kind of anti having my own kids. Maybe when I'm in like my 30s, I'll adopt a child or something. I knew a woman who did that. She was like divorced, but she was really rich. And she like adopted my sister's friend. She adopted her as a baby, just lived in a big house, single mother, but she was like rich, so it didn't matter. And like, you know what? I fuck with that. That's based. I'm a big like, if you don't care if the kid's yours, just adopt the kid. There's too many kids. Kids are not for irresponsible idiots. Exactly. And parents aren't perfect. I know there's never going to be a perfect parent, right? There's always things that like, if you have hindsight, you could have done better, which I feel like with my parents, it's that kind of thing. Like they really did their best. I was raised too sheltered. Look. Look. I was raised too sheltered. They just didn't know. They just didn't know about what was going on the internet, okay? I was very good at hiding the kinds of things I was looking at on the internet. And also that second point, okay? Okay, first of all, reminder that we don't talk about that outside of the stream. Second of all, I knew I was into that before I knew anything else, okay? I've always been fucked in the head. I wasn't even influenced to be fucked in the head. It's always been something I liked, okay? Like I liked it before I saw it, if that makes any sense. It wasn't like things that were as like, oh, it got worse and worse and worse. Like I had a Shota crush. I had a Shota crush too. When I was younger. I mean, the thing is like, at that time, right? I was like younger than said Shota. So I didn't realize that there was like anything weird about it, right? I didn't realize that there was a degenerative aspect to it. And then I liked all these Shotas, right? And then I'm like, you turn 12. You turn 13. You turn 14. You turn 15. You turn 16. You turn 17. You turn 18. You're like, oh my god, is it still okay for me to like Shotas? I was in the bucket like, no. I was like, it's not okay. The Pokemon, maybe Tails from Sonic definitely fucking counts. Definitely fucking counts. For sure. Are Gmod train simulators fun? Wait, I don't even know. Is that like a thing? Is that like a big thing? Like Gmod train simulation stuff? Like actually? Oh, Klonoa! I could do that. I've never played Klonoa, but I've heard a lot about it. I could play that. But you had a crush? Or you saying you have a crush or I should play it? If it could be made to be run in Gary's mod, it's a thing. I thought you were talking about like shitty like roleplay servers and shit. I Are the trains? What types of train simulators? Like steam trains, like locomotives? Are they like locomotives, or are they like? I mean, my recent interests have been in like I like European, and also kind of recently a little bit like Chinese, like wartime locomotives, and I like Japan rail too. So I need to start that Discord server. I need links to this. I want to see, even if I don't play it on stream, I want to see the Gary's Mod train simulators. That sounds super fucking cool. Yeah. I love how we were talking. I was talking about something, and then you brought up trains. Fucking something, and then you brought up trains, and I completely derailed the conversation. But you're in a Discord server that revolves around train atoms. Jima, can you fucking send it to me? I didn't even know. I was literally I have like 2 train sim games, but like well, no. See, the thing is the one train sim game that I actually wanted to play on stream is like a Switch game that's exclusively in fucking Japanese, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like I need to put the conductor's hat on for this conversation. I feel like this is a good time for the conductor hat. I was thinking about playing it. The thing is like another thing too is like I don't know if anybody watching me wants to see me fucking like play train sims, to play train games. You could just search your train ads. Okay, I do have Gmod. I haven't played Gmod in forever. I just played like mini games with friends back in the day. I didn't even know all that was going on. That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool. I'm not in touch with the bigger train community apparently. I didn't even know about that. Oh, what I was saying before. Okay. So like I had a Shota crush, right? And then I got older, and then I'm like 18, and I'm like, oh, this probably isn't okay. I'm gonna stop liking Shotas now. I'm not sure how offensive this will sound, but goddamn, are your streams seriously autistic? What part of me gives you autism vibes? Okay, what part of this is giving you autism vibes? I could possibly understand. But I turned 18 and I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna stop being into Shotas. I'm not into Shotas anymore. I mean, I think they're cute, but I'm not gonna be into them anymore because that's creepy and gross. And so I avoided stuff for like a little bit. So it didn't help too that I was in like a friend group at the time. I'm not friends with these people anymore, but they were always calling me a pedophile. And so I was like, oh god, I'm a pedophile. I'm a horrible person. I need to like cleanse myself. Da, 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 da. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop looking at this stuff. It's bad for me, you know. Like it's not healthy for me to look at this kind of thing. And then the thing is like I would try, and then I would keep losing, if that makes any sense. I kept losing the fight to stop being a Shota-con. Like every time like a new Shota drop, I'd be like, oh man, it's so cute. It's so cute. It's so fucking cute. And I was like, no, you're a creep. You're a fucking creep. And I was like, but other people are into this and they're not creeps. Like I never thought that other people were creepy and like bad for it. I just thought I was, and my friends also told me that I was. They were like really not happy with me about it, and so I was like, oh man. And kind of came to the conclusion one night. I was like, this is such a stupid thing. This is such a stupid thing to care about. But I don't know, I had such mixed feelings about it for a while, but eventually I was just like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna be into this. I'm just gonna let myself be into this because, like, it's not hurting anybody, and it's never been hurting anybody. And it's the same thing with all the other fucked up shit I'm into. Like, it doesn't fucking hurt anybody. You know, it stays in my mind all the time. It's something I always thought about. And it's like, why am I gonna feel guilty for thought crimes? Why am I gonna feel guilty for thinking about shit? It's like, it's whatever. It's a fucking anime character. Like, maybe if I was having these thoughts about, like, anyone real, right? Any, like, real children, I'd probably go see a therapist or, like, kill myself. I don't know. But it's fucking anime characters. Like, it's not that fucking serious. That's how I feel, at least. That's how I feel, at least. You got called a pedophile for playing... Who's Zoe? I don't know who Zoe is. Is that like a lolly character or something? I like lollies too, just not like that. I just think they're really cute. I like lollies and Shotas together. So a lolly character said, "Oh, you get called a pedophile for playing a lolly character." Okay. I'm gonna start calling normies pedophiles for having kids. I'm gonna be like, wow, you have a child? That's creepy as shit. You should stop that. You should stop it. Just like they do with me for fucking liking fictional characters. Technically thousands of years old. Exactly, 1,000 years old. That's not even a real lolly anyways. Also, your favorite thing to do in Gmod is to spawn a bunch of NPCs and have an entire army versus one dude or simulate trains. Look. Trains are cool. Trains are fucking cool. I like trains. On an aesthetic level and like an engineering level, I find locomotives more interesting. But on a like I guess more recent obsession, if that makes any sense, I've been liking Japan rails because I get to see them and I actually get to ride the trains, so it's like cool, right? Like I have a couple of like toys. They're, you know what, I'm not gonna call them toys. I have a Discord server, right? Not yet. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I'm so sorry I don't have the Discord server yet. I said I was gonna do so many things, but I was so caught up in that test, and now the test is over, so I'll stop putting stuff off. It's gonna stop putting stuff off. So I like steam locomotives more, but the JR line, and I have a couple of models. Totally not toys for children. Of some like Tokyo area lines. I like them recently. I haven't gotten to ride Shinkansen yet, but I really want to. I really wanna. But I also think they're really sexy. Trains are awesome. Like the Japanese rails are so sexy. Like both the rail lines. I'm the kind of person like I'll have a train that I need to get on in like 10 minutes, and I'll just stand there and stare at the fucking train line and think of the fucking logistics of it. It's fucking cool. The fucking Japan rail system is so cool. It's so freaking cool. A lot of people say that because they care about the environment, but I don't give a shit about the environment. I think the trains are cool. I think we should all take trains. I think we should all be using public transportation because trains are cool and not because it's good for the environment. Fuck the environment. Fuck the environment. Let's bring back locomotives. I think there is still like an operating locomotive in Japan, but I looked into taking it. It's so fucking expensive for me. It's so expensive. I literally, it would be so much more economical for me to just like do what other people do and watch the train take off and then leave and not actually get on it. After the dictatorship, everyone must take trains. You must take a train everywhere. Dude, you could have stopped at British. Like, I already completely understand, man. British people, no wonder. I think, you know what? Look, man. Fuck, what's that book called again? The train mystery one. Wasn't that British? I liked that. I liked that book. I was gonna say, have British people done anything good? Imagine being British, exactly. We don't give you a ticket to a random view. I don't know what that means. What do you mean a ticket to a random view? We should have kept stream. Everybody should have kept stream running. Even if it does. Oh yeah! Murder the Orient Express! That's the fucking book! That's the fucking book. Can you guess why I read that book? When I was a little kid, I was fucking obsessed with train mysteries. I always wanted to be in a train murder mystery. Like, if you know Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, the fucking train mystery was my favorite fucking part. I love the train mystery part. There were like episodes of cartoons and stuff too that had train mysteries, and I was like, this is so fucking epic. I want somebody to die and have to do a fucking train mystery. I want murder mystery. Murder in the Orient Express is actually a pretty good book. It's a little bit dense though. Like, I don't like words. I don't like difficult words, but it was pretty good. It was a pretty good book. I am a conductor. I'm a train conductor. That is true. I'm wearing the conductor's hat. I like wearing the conductor's hat. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. Words make brain hurt a little bit. A little bit. I don't mind difficult words as long as the words are like in common use. But it drives me crazy when like they're speaking ways that like you normally don't speak. At least as an American, I like it. It's like interesting. It's just really hard for my brain. Reading books, nerd. What? Books are fucking cool. Dude. Do you have any like historical figures or anything that you really like? Because like go read a fucking biography about them, or if they have an autobiography, go fucking read it because it's really fucking interesting. Reading books is fun as shit. Some British diesel had some of the most intricate designs. I feel like I need to look into that. I need to look into like the engineering aspect of them because now I'm curious you're talking about it. How about in Japanese? Unusual pronunciations seem to happen a lot. Japanese reading is difficult, yeah, but I don't know. I don't hold Japanese to the same standards that I hold English in terms of ease of reading yet. It's supposed to be a train conductor. Wait, no, because I wanted to keep the hat simple, okay? Because I didn't feel like rigging something more complicated for something I'd probably hardly use. It was like a bus, like a train. That's so fucking lame. What do you mean? A bus but a train? Shut the fuck up. That's stupid. They designed it like a bus? Like aesthetically, it was like a bus? Or like also on an engineering aspect, it was like a bus on rails. I got this game. I think I got it free with like Humble Bundle forever ago. Okay, I'm about to look it up right now. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. I've seen this one before. Where did I see this before? I mean, it's trainy. Why when I looked it up, the first thing that showed up was this fucking Lego? Okay, yeah, that's the one that I had seen, the 58. That's the one that I'd fucking seen before. It's cool in a historical way, but it ain't it. That ain't it. You're right. That ain't it. Oh! That's where I've seen... That makes so much fucking sense. I'm really bad with names and numbers and shit. That makes a lot of sense. That I've seen that. Okay, when I was a little kid, right? I think my mom almost kind of tried to discourage me being interested in trains because I would put like put on like Thomas Tank Engine, and my mom would be like, "This is boring. You don't want to watch this. You want to watch something else." And I was like, "Really?" And she was like, "Yeah." And she would change the fucking channel. And anytime she asked me like, "Oh, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday?" I'd be like, "I want a train set." And my mom would be like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want like dolls, or you don't want like this, or maybe some new books or something like that?" And I would be like, "Okay." But I would literally, like, in elementary school, every time we had indoor recess, I would sit in indoor recess and play with the fucking wooden trains alone. Oh my god, it's so fucking cringy. It's so fucking cringy to fucking think about. You can remember, you're autistic, you remember something. My memory is so fucking bad because I have memory issues a little bit, which is like, there is like an actual medical reason I have memory issues, but I don't want to get into it. But it's always pissed me off that I can't fucking, because the issue with me is that I can remember the way that things look, and I can't remember like names, years, numbers for the life of me. But I could take a picture of something in my head, if that makes any sense. Like, I have a much easier time taking a picture of something in my head than I do like recalling information that I read or heard, especially heard. If I hear something, just expect me to forget it. Do you want to ask one thing? Should the R and the S be capitalized like ever? No. Never. When I was a kid, but I used to sit alone during indoor recess, like when it was a rainy day and we sat inside, and they'd have all the toys, and all the kids would be playing together, and I'd be doing normal kid things together, and I would literally sit down on the carpet alone and play with fucking wooden trains because my mom wouldn't buy me trains at home, and I really wanted to play with trains. It's so fucking cringy. Cringy, you mean base. Two dudes friends when you have trains. It's so real. So fucking real. Fucking... Does anybody know the children... Does anybody here know the children's show Chuggington? Because I used to watch that way too old. I was watching Chuggington like way too old to be watching Chuggington. have never heard the Japanese version of the intro to Chuggington, please look it up. There's like a full extended Japanese version. They have like a little dance and stuff. Please look up the Japanese version of the Chuggington theme song. It's so fucking cute. It is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I would just sit alone at recess. They finally at some point released, like, I feel like my mom didn't do it intentionally, where she was like, oh, you don't want that, you don't want to play with that, you're not gonna like that, right? Where she would like steer me away from that kind of I think it's also because it wasn't like a girl toy, that was like a boy toy, and she wanted me to boy toy. Ew. That was like a toy for boys, and she wanted me to play with the toys for girls. So I think she kind of like steered me away from it a little bit. And then, okay, stupid normies don't understand the greatness of change, child. Also, does my mom get included on the stupid normies? Okay, I need to find this thing. Okay, so I was really into My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, right? Again, I'm way too old. At this point, I'm way too old to be like playing with My Little Pony toys, but I still was like, I was in middle school and I was still like bringing the toys in my backpack and like playing with them on the bus and like brushing their hair and shit. I say middle school, but I'm gonna be honest, I was still kind of doing that shit. I just didn't bring them to school in high school. I would still do that shit, I just wouldn't bring them to school. I've never been a big like imagination kind of person, so I've always been more like an aesthetic. Like when I collect like when I used to collect like the My Little Pony dolls, I would kind of want to keep them more aesthetically pleasing, and then kind of associate them with something like in the show, or I would try to just kind of do something cool and set them up and have like a cool looking set piece. That was the way. I was always more of an observer than like a playing pretend, doing little voices kind of thing, because I wasn't really good at playing pretend as a kid. So freaking anyways, I collected My Little Pony toys, and one day, right, it was based off of like, there was a train murder mystery episode in My Little Pony, and that was my favorite episode for the longest time. There's this, here it is, My Little Pony Friendship Express train. They had a train set, a Pinkie Pie themed pink train set around My Little Pony, and I was like, yes, this is it. My mom will be okay with this. This is for girls. This is a girl toy, and I'm old enough, but I think she thought I was like too old for it, so she still didn't end up buying the fucking thing. She still didn't end up buying the fucking buying it for me. Model railroading is something. Me too. Honestly, the issue with me a little bit too isn't even like the money thing. It's also like, where's my space? I live in Japan right now, right? So where's the space? Where's the fucking space for model trains? I have a couple of models, but they're just sitting on my bookshelf. Like I don't have like a track or anything. There's so much good stuff for making like a model railway, a model railway in Japan. It's just that you don't have simply make your own space. I thought about it before. If I didn't live in an apartment, like if I lived in a house and it was just this small, I would put it on like on the walls and stuff. I would basically make the walls have like model trains at the top. In Japan, part of the cool thing too is that you can make like really, really good sets. You can make really good fucking sets here because like everywhere has like miniature models of like everyday things. So you can go to like the 100 yen store, which is like the dollar store equivalent, and you can get like little models of a bunch of stuff and little models of like everything, you know? It like from like little houses and set pieces. Like you could just get everything. You could basically build a little town with it, right? And also the gachapon machines, which like the gacha, they're the like, capsule toys. When you go to one of those places, they have a bunch of ones that are just miniature versions of like bigger things. And fucking you could also use those. The issues is, where do you have the fucking space in Japan in a Japanese apartment? I don't have the space to do any of that, and I don't have the money to do any of that because it's expensive. It's too fucking expensive, man. So anyway, when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to play with trains. It was allowed to. It's like my mom didn't stop me, okay? And that My Little Pony toy, right? The like Pinkie Pie one. I had this friend, right? I had this friend, and this was in elementary school. This was like my 5th grade. This is how I discovered that the train toy even existed. I was in like 5th grade, and I was friends with this girl in like, she was in like 1st grade or 2nd grade. I think for a 5th grader, I got along with like her too much. She was like really little, but I still like got along with her because we liked My Little Pony, and we used to watch like Sophia the First on her fucking. I watch baby shows, okay? I like watching baby shows. Baby shows are good sometimes, okay? Either way, I used to go over there, and she used to have so many fucking toys, and she had the little train set, and I discovered it, and I was like, this is the best fucking thing ever. And that's why, like when I hit middle school at Christmas, I was like, please, Mom, please, 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 I want it. And she's like, you're too old for this. She didn't say it directly to my face like that, but that was the vibe I was getting based off of the way that she kind of talked to me a little bit. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I'm not salty. I am totally salty. I'm so salty. God, I used to... Andre's mom. My mom is a great mother. She just doesn't get it. She doesn't get any of it. She is not a nerd at all. She doesn't understand like nerdy things, and she doesn't understand like collectibles. She doesn't understand stuff like that. I've had so many fucking awkward experiences with my mom. I don't remember. I think I might have told this on stream. I don't know if I told this on stream. Did I? I have like a figure shelf. No trains to help you. It wasn't actually a show Dakimakura. I think the character was actually technically like legal aged. No trains, no My Little Pony, the show to Dakimakura is literally 1984. Exactly. Your collectibles are Hot Wheels. I used to collect I used to just collect figures and manga, and now I'm just collecting manga, and I have some totally not toy miniature trains. But the toys are so much cheaper, and the toys in Japan are such good quality. Who was the character though? I don't want to say. I don't want to fucking say which character it was. You're gonna have to fucking... You're gonna have to hold a gun to my head, bro. I'm not saying. I should take off the conductor hat. Now I feel so empty. I feel bald without the conductor hat. I'm not gonna tell you who the fuck... I'm not gonna fucking say it. No. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. You'll never take me alive. Well worth a try. Yeah. Fuck you. Sometimes I have to like mute because I get like stuffy. If you can't tell based off of my extremely nasally voice, I get stuffy, especially during the summer with allergies. So I have to mute, and then my model just goes like. You'll never take me alive. I love fucking Aztec movies so much. I love Aztec movie. You're based. I like you. You're good chatter. You're pretty fucking cool. Thank you, Dr. Toxic Gaming. You got good taste, bro. You got good taste. Shares detail about her taste. Shona girl. Again, I told you about the Shona girl, but what I say in this stream stays in this stream. Also doesn't want to specify the characters. Yes, because then I'm gonna get judged too hard. Ah. What was I talking about? Didn't I have something I wanted to say this stream? Like my future plans or whatever? Before I got derailed, but I'm sorry. Now I'm just like, I'm fucking replaying. I'm replaying Aztec movie scenes in my head. Rats be like... Too late, you're already clipping and making a VTuber exposed. Post to the bird. No, don't expose it. Literally, I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? Pie flavor. It's so... I feel so embarrassed like saying it out loud because I'm like fucking... I'm fucking retarded. I'm fucking so stupid. But I still find that shit so good even in the year. Being cancelled on Twitter would give me more of an audience. True. That's true. I think I actually probably would get. That's the YouTube. I haven't seen one of those in years. But I fucking love YouTube boobs. I love them so much. I gotta make enough content of myself so one day I can make like a YouTube boob of myself. I used to make YouTube boobs sometimes, but like good luck finding them anywhere on the internet. Ah. What was the fucking acid movie? What did fucking didn't fucking oh yeah okay, so Tom Scott, the creator of acid movie, said on Twitter in 2023 that the Aztec movie stands for Autism Spectrum Disorder Friendly Movie. That's the most real thing I've ever heard. You have no clue how to make YouTube poop? I feel like the amount of effort that it takes to like make YouTube poop is completely ridiculous. like I once spent like I would say maybe 4 hours in video editing software trying to figure out how to like fucking like keyframe out and make a fucking character look like she was getting run over while crossing the street and fucking screaming with like blood effects. Like, okay, the worst part about making YouTube poops is that you're watching it and you're editing it and you're like, this is the funniest shit ever. This is fucking hilarious. And then you spend like hours working on it and you show it to a friend and they're like, yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's okay. What do you mean it's okay? What do you mean? The autism required to make YouTube poops. Some of the YouTube veterans could take months to make a 5-minute video. It's seriously time consuming. Literally, I told you like a 3-4 second clip took me hours to make just because I wanted to make it look like the character was getting a fucking run over. And the worst part is I didn't even upload the fucking YouTube poop at the end of the day. I didn't upload it. What's the fucking oh, the show that I made. Does anybody know Lolly Rock? It's not actually, it has nothing to do with lollies. Sorry, the title's a little misleading. But it's a magical girl show. just like all the other magical girl shows are from France. No, they're not all from France, but a lot of them are. Like Miraculous Ladybug is French. Lolly Rock's French. It's not a magical girl show, but Totally Spy is French. So Spies. Fucking Winx Club is Italian. The English dub uses a lot of the My Little Pony voice actors. Yes. Lolly Rock is banger. Lolly Rock is good for no reason. I adore the animation. If there's anything I love about Lolly Rock, the animation is fucking awesome. They're doing Western animation so much better than the true West is. Like, if there's anything I could say that's good about the French is, man, they're good at drawing. Man, they're good at animation. The songs in the show, on the other hand, they aight. Lolly Rock is so insanely... I'm a magical girl show like fiend. I love magical girl shows. I have an extensive childhood of watching every magical girl show I could get my hands on. The thing that introduced me to magical girl shows was Winx Club. I'm pretty sure Winx Club was the first magical girl show I watched. I mean, the French are basically Eastern. Yeah, that's why I said they're not the true West. They're kind of Western, but they're not the true West. They're like Eastern West. It wasn't Sailor Moon. I have seen Sailor Moon. I've seen Sailor Moon. I've seen Sailor Moon Crystal. I've read the manga for Sailor Moon. I liked Winx Club when I was younger. I liked Doremi. I like Precure. Precure I didn't watch until I was like older, until I was like outside of the target demographic. I love magical girl shows, man. I'm such a fucking loser about it too. You know how people like make fun of those like those like otaku in their room, like like learning the ending songs to a magical girl show and like doing like the whole dance and stuff. That's me. That's me. I literally like watch like the Precure endings and try to learn the fucking dance along with it, and I will never show anybody ever because it's I wish I was cringe without the self-awareness. Like, I wish I said things that were like super duper like weird and didn't know how weird they were, because when I'm self-aware, I'm like, should I be talking about this? People are gonna judge me. People are gonna think that I'm a loser. People are gonna think I'm weird. But you guys are on the internet, so I'm probably fine. People only think you're weird in real life, usually, not people who go on your stream. When I was in middle school, I also had this idea, because I would create my own like magical girl characters and like stories and stuff. So I had this idea for a story, right? I always wanted to be a magical girl, so I would like envision myself as a magical girl as a kid. When I was in middle school, I had this story idea for magical girls, and I think this has been done already. But my magical girl idea was that like, this was just a bit more than anything, and so they basically get told, oh, you're gonna turn into magical girls, and then they would have to do the whole transformation sequence while the like villain, the monster, was like destroying the entire city, but the transformation sequence was real time. The transformation sequence was real time, so they'd be there for like 2 or 3 minutes doing their individual transformations, and by the time they were done, the city would just be fucking gone. And they would realize like how like legitimately tiny they are compared to how fucking ginormous the villain is, because that's always like that in magical girl shows. I could just tell you a copious amount of weird fan fiction. Actually, I was always a copious amount of weird original stories writer than fanfiction. I've hardly wrote any fanfiction. Anytime I've written fanfiction, it's always been like one-shots. I always wrote just like one-shot fanfiction. But I used to write a lot of original stories. I used to write some of the original stories where it's like, if people found out about this, they would have put me on a list. I would have definitely got put on a list. When I was in 6th grade, When I was in 6th grade, I wrote a story about a girl getting this like evil pet bunny from the internet, and this pet bunny killed everybody, and it killed her dad, and then it went to her school, and she was like really bloodthirsty, and so she like killed everybody from her school. And there was like a scene with like the principal where like the principal was like fucking horrified, like shaking, and the bunny fucking kills them too. And that was the kind of edgy shit I was writing. That was the edgy shit that I was writing in 6th grade. Killer bunnies. I'm pretty sure that's literally what I called the character. I wrote another story about this like panda. It was a panda in like a zoo, right? And there was like the zookeeper, and she saw like somebody visiting the zoo like mistreating the animals, and she ended up working at the zoo, the like girl who's not good to the animals. And because the girl was like really negligent, because like she really liked this panda, and because the girl was really negligent, she accidentally caused the panda to die. And like the first girl who really liked working at the zoo and was obsessed with this panda was like so fucking pissed off. She basically gutted the panda and then she gutted the panda, and then she went to the apartment of the girl who killed the panda, and she killed her like violently. She like stabbed her, and like her fucking like intestines were pouring out, and then she cut up the body and stuffed it in the panda. Why though? I don't know. I think I was a psychopath as a child. I don't know why I wrote that. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why I came up with those kinds of things as a child, okay? I don't know. I was fucked in the head. I don't know why I got ideas like that. There's something wrong with me, okay? You see? What's said on this stream stays on this stream. You know this. That's the fucking rule of the stream. So I wrote that. I wrote those fucking stories in middle school. Those were original stories I wrote. Hey, that's why I'm talking to you, Bonk. What? I don't get it. You haven't left. Oh, so you like it. So you're a sicko too. You're a fucking sicko. The mental derangement. Oh. I understand what you're doing now. Yeah. I've never played TF2. I've probably seen more fucking SFM animations than I've actually seen gameplay of TF2. Honestly, you kind of get it. You watch Higurashi when 14, had an interest. Yeah. You get it. You get it. Except for I was like 12 or something. I was like 11 or 12. I was like way too young to be doing that. So I was definitely an early bloomer. I definitely started my edgy phase a little earlier. And that meant I was so much more deranged. Like, knowing everything that you know about me, can you really be shocked? I was the one sending the shock videos to my friends back in the old internet. Gateways. I didn't even watch Higurashi. I read like, I haven't finished reading Higurashi, but I read a decent amount of Higurashi like way later. When I was in middle school, when I was in 6th grade, Five Nights at Freddy's had like just came out. My friend was like, "You should watch Markiplier play this." And I was like, "Who's Markiplier?" So that was kind of my gateway into horror, but my gateway into like superhero stuff. I don't know. I kind of just like, man, I like this stuff. I should search this up on the internet. Only read the first half of you. Exactly. I don't. Me too. I have no clue. I stopped reading. I did like what I read. I just didn't continue for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of Higurashi, like the actual Higurashi, I am not excited for cicadas. They're coming. They're so loud. I'm not excited. I hate cicadas. My mom told me a story when I was a baby. Apparently, I tried to like... Apparently, I tried to pick up and eat a cicada. I was like a tiny baby sitting in the grass, and I just grabbed with my entire little baby fist a cicada and tried to fucking eat it. Happens a lot to me. Dan, this is good. Let me just stop watching reading it for no reason. The reason I stopped watching or reading it is because life responsibilities get in the way, and responsibilities fucking suck. And then by the time I finish the responsibilities, it's like, damn, now I don't even want it. It's like the food went cold. It was fucking delicious when it was hot, but now my appetite is just fucking like gone. Like, fuck this. Reading Higurashi is pretty heavy. You need to really like slow burns. I like slow burns. I just don't have the time. But I told you before, I like reading books. The Higurashi experience is probably, I would say, minimally at least more entertaining than reading an actual book. Any visual novel is pretty much moderately more entertaining than reading an actual book. But I like reading actual books. I like reading nonfiction more than I like reading fiction. And I can't remember the names of half the books I read. I can remember the stories. The stories play out as like movies in my head. And yet I can't remember the fucking titles of the books. What is that? Psy ADV? Psy? Is it ADV or adventure? What did they make? No, I haven't read. This is Psy Adventure? Science Adventure? I haven't read any of this. This is all the like, how is it pronounced? Steinsgate? 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 Probably Steinsgate? The Steingate ones, and I guess various spin-offs. I'm at this weird point with visual novels where I'm like, I'm getting just good enough at Japanese that I really should not be reading them in English. I really should be reading them in Japanese. I know I should. That's the fight going on in my brain. It's like, well, if you're gonna read it, you should read it in Japanese. You should get the studying in and also read it in its native language. That's difficult. That's so fucking difficult. I usually move around too much in my chair when I'm streaming. And so I'm used to, because I'm kind of like monitoring my model, I'm used to seeing myself go like back and forth a little bit. Do you notice I do that? Do you notice I go back and forth during my streams like this? And I was like, wait, why did I stop moving? And then I realized it's because I'm playing with something in my hand. I always need to, why does my body always have to be doing something? If my body isn't doing something, I can't fucking think. I can't think straight if I'm not doing something. It just stresses me out. If you put me in a situation where I like had to be completely quiet, I would fucking fail. Cause I would start shaking some part of my body or doing something like that because I can't keep myself ever like, I can keep myself still. It's just stressful. It's just a stressful experience. You know what to call that? Fidgeting? I'm playing with like an old like medicine wrapper in my right hand. I don't think you could hear it because I have like decent filter. You might be able to hear it, I don't know. I'm playing with that in my right hand right now, and so I stopped doing like the back and forth of it. Spazzing out. Is that a politically okay thing to say? Are you allowed to say spaz? I thought spaz was supposed to be like a slur. I mean, I don't care. I don't care if it's a slur. As long as I don't get banned for saying it, I don't care if I say things that are slurs because they're fucking words. Who cares? I don't want to hurt people, but I don't think saying words hurts people, so whatever. Whatever. I feel like spazzing out also has like a hyper connotation to it. What exactly about my streams is autistic? Rats, literally 40 minutes ago. You still never explained to me what was the autistic part. What's the autistic part? I want to hear your explanation. I want you to diagnose me. Fucking diagnose me. The doctor said I didn't have autism. The doctor said that. It was not a good situation in which to get testing, but there's a doctor. Okay, there was a doctor who said that to me, okay? And I never bothered going back and getting a second opinion because I was like, whatever. On a technicality. So you can't fucking diagnose me. I can't be diagnosed with anything. I definitely think I have some type of like learning disability, but I don't know which one. I just know I'm bad at school. Have you ever watched BattleBots? Hell yeah! Hell fucking yeah! Fuck yeah, BattleBots! I have not seen BattleBots like concurrently. I just watched it when it was on. I just thought it was fucking epic, but I haven't went through, like, I watched it when it was on TV, so I haven't seen that much BattleBots, but I watched it when I could because it was fucking cool. Fuck yeah, BattleBots! Dude. I completely forgot about BattleBots, man. Oh shit. Gotten disability money? No. No. Guys, don't diagnose me with anything. You guys aren't psychologists. What are you guys gonna call your psychologist friend in on the stream and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, for sure. I actually wrote more of the like Richard Nixon video I want to make. Speaking of things that possibly suggest I might be on some sort of spectrum or something. I actually continued writing more stuff for the Richard Nixon video. Right now I have it like. Right now I basically wrote like because I had like a big idea for what I wanted to actually make, but it somehow turned into like a top 10 fun facts about Richard Nixon thing, and I'm kind of tempted to leave it like that. Like I might make a longer video later on, but I think I'll start with the top 10 fun facts about Richard Nixon. But it could also be a way to like get my audience interested in something they might not have been interested in before. Because I'm interested in everything for a reason, okay? I'm doing it again. I'm fucking rocking back and forth. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Okay, I'm gonna control my body, guys. I'm gonna sit perfectly still, like a perfect student, okay? Okay. But now I can't talk because my body is still. Now I can't think straight. Hello. I'm going on fucking. I can't autopilot like this. Hello. Okay, I give up. I lose. I lost fucking instantly. I need to be rocking back and forth to think straight. I'll have you know I'm addicted to VTubers, which obviously makes me a professional in autism. Are you saying you're autistic or that VTubers are all autistic? Okay, you watch a lot of VTubers, right? You watch a lot of VTubers. Out of all the VTubers that you watch, okay, where would you put me on a ranking on the autistic scale? Just curious. Like, if you really think where would you put me on the ranking on like autism levels from like 1 to 10? Or I guess 0 to 10, 0 being not autistic at all, and like 10 being at like, this is like, I think any further than this, and this person would not be able to like stream, like would not function enough in society to be able to have a stream. That's what 10 would be at. 15! Okay, well, I'm streaming, so let me finish explaining what the scale is. Anything above 10 would basically be like, she cannot stream, like she would not be able to do streams. I think, okay, it would fucking suck if I actually do have autism though, because that would mean that I get all the bad parts of autism without the good parts. Like, I want to be a savant, bro. I want to be able to fucking be like Dr. Toxic Gaming and be able to fucking memorize everything about trains instead of reading the same thing over and over and over again. And also, don't a lot of autistic people only have like a couple of things that they're interested in? I'm interested in trains, I'm interested in microbiology and virology. I'm interested in a lot of like, okay, I'm interested in too many things, okay? Related to my question, am I familiar with the Phase Connect VTuber company? Yes. Got the shorter and gore-loving autism instead of the good at math and science autism. So true. God, imagine if I was... I wouldn't say I'm bad at science, but I'm only okay at science because I'm like obsessed with it, if that makes any sense. The only reason why I'm not bad at science is because I'm like obsessed with microbiology. But if you put me like to set up like learn chemistry, I'd be like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. I'm not excited. One day I'm gonna try to go back to college and stuff, but I'm not excited for having to do other types of schoolwork like math and chemistry. Math isn't that bad. I'm not too bad at math. I'm just bad at memorizing functions and stuff, but it's pretty logic based, so it's not too bad. When I was in school, my best subjects were always... When I was a little kid, I got like straight A's on everything. But then when I got older, my best subjects became like math and science. My worst subjects were always, I was always really bad at history. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I'm interested in. See, I'm also interested in, okay, I'm interested in virology. I'm interested in trains. I'm interested in like world history and Japanese history. Too autistic for face connections or I'd put you on the scale. What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean? I can't be that high on the scale. That's insane. I'm so functional. I mean, I guess you could be functional and still like be on the second spectrum, but still. I don't think you could be fucking too autistic for anything. I think you should shoot for the stars. Reach your goals, reach your dreams, reach for the stars. I don't know. You should do something like that. So yeah, I like Richard Nixon and Japanese history and like World War II history and trains and virology and like plagues and stuff. And that's like a lot of interests. And I also like Vocaloid stuff, and see, I have a lot of interests. So it's not like a special interest thing because I'm very interested in a lot of things. Yeah. I don't have autism. You have autism. Look, if I do, then you, no, you. You too. Uno reverse card, fuck you. If you're giving me a diagnosis, I'm giving you a diagnosis. You're more or less listening to the stream now. If you chime in, that's cool, right? Yeah. There's no problem. I said this is gonna be a straight stream, but I'm probably still gonna keep streaming for like another 30 minutes, so oops. Didn't Noise, his whole name is Theodore Noise. I don't know that much about the Noise lore. What kind of guy, like what kind of character? Is he an upstanding character? He seems like a not good character. Like he seems like kind of a dubious individual. Dubious. Man, I wish my interests were more feminine. I wish I could talk to more girls. Oh, I like magical girls. That's like a feminine thing that I'm interested in. Basically the Noid, but better. I mean, he's a Pizza Tower character. I know that. I played Pizza Tower. You're making me want to play the fucking... I know who the Noid is. Yeah, I know who the Noid is. You're making me want to play the fucking Noise update now. But I already played the whole game on stream. I already played all of Pizza. I just played it. If I do Noise update, I'm doing it later. I'm not gonna do it soon. Do it. Ah, peer pressure. Ah. That was 2 weeks ago. That was recently, yeah. And this week I'm gonna play Stardew Valley and become a capitalist. I don't know how it's already been 2 hours. I keep yapping. I could yap forever. I'm a certified yapper. Remember on my debut stream where I kind of learned what the word yapping meant? Cause now that I learned what yapping was, I keep hearing the word yapping everywhere. Everybody keeps saying it. Literally every YouTuber I watch has now said the word yapping. Yap stream. Are you sure this is yap and not like yab? Like yabai? Like, oh god. No good? What's said in the chatting stream stays in the chatting stream. Yapping is the current meta? Apparently you guys just like to yap. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why you like watching me? Why do you like watching me just talk about nothing all the time? I'm not talking about nothing. I'm talking about shit that is interesting, I guess. If there's one plus of having a bunch of weird interests is that I could just fucking talk all day about shit. Twitter will have a field day. Francis Yap and Yab are inseparable. Absolutely. That is why I put edgelord in my marketing. Because I am too edgy. And it's I wish I could be a wholesome individual. I can't do it. If I was wholesome, then I wouldn't be myself. I can't separate those things, and that's something my old friends, who I'm not friends with anymore, who thought I was pedophile and stuff, that's something that they would never understand. That's something they would never get. Is that this is me. Being opinionated and having shit opinions is like part of me. You say yammering? Is that even English? Is that? I don't think that's a real English word. Maybe that's just me, but that doesn't feel like a proper English word. I kind of want to turn up like I want to turn up like my what's it called, like the back and forth motion, just so you can see how much I'm actually moving back and forth. But I don't think I should yet, because then I'm capturing VTube Studio right now, and I probably shouldn't be. So you could see everything on my VTube Studio overlay if I pull it up, which is not good. I'm an intelligent individual. I'm smart. I'm not smart. I'm not smart, I'm just weird. Even stuff that I was talking about earlier, like the things, like when I was talking about like weird things that I'm into and stuff a little bit, I also have like a I also have an interest in that kind of thing too, like a like almost on like a kind of like psychological scientific way. I think it's really interesting how people's brains can make them like enjoy shit like that. I do think it's actually really interesting. And there's not enough good studies on that kind of thing. That most of why people are into stuff like that is like speculation. But there's been a lot of times where I've seen something and I'm like, well, that doesn't necessarily line up with my experience. My favorite games ever is Clash of Clans. I've never played that. That's a mobile game. I'm not playing it. Not playing mobile. Fuck mobile gaming. I'm not playing it. Fuck mobile games. Fuck gacha games. I'm not playing Genshin Impact. I'm not playing Blue Archive. I've read more Genshin Impact doujinshis than I've seen gameplay of Genshin Impact, okay? Fuck mobile games. Fuck gacha games. I'm not paying for things. Bloons is an exception. Bloons gets the pass because I've never paid for anything. I've never felt pressured to pay for anything in Bloons. So Bloons is okay. Genshin Impact has gameplay? Yeah, I thought it was just the game with the Shotas. Yes, it's absolutely true. If I wanna see gameplay of if I want to see gameplay of a fucking gacha game or whatever, I'll just search it up. And I have before. I tried to download fucking, what is it called? Nikkei? The one with the big titty girls with the guns. And I tried to download it on my PC and I tried to open it up and it just fucking crashed, and then I never tried loading it again. I just deleted it. Yeah, Nikkei. I tried playing it, it just fucking crashed. I don't know, and I deleted it because I was like, no, that was a sign. That was a sign from God that I shouldn't be playing this bullshit. The one with the big titty girls. You have any idea how little that narrows it down? I watched a bunch of YouTube of Twisted Wonderland. My computer was trying to say, yeah. I watched a bit of Twisted Wonderland. I watched like gameplay of it on YouTube before they had like an English version and stuff. And then when the actual English version came out, I was like, I went to play it and I was like, I don't want to fucking replay all of the shit that I've already read on YouTube. Like, I already watched like all of these stories on YouTube. I'm not playing this shit. Twisted Wonderland, for those who don't know, it's not an Ultimate game, but it gives big Ultimate game vibes, if that makes any sense. It's basically just a bunch of boys and they're like Disney. It's like if Disney made an Ultimate game. And so of course it tries to suck money out of you, which I don't want to give it money. I don't have money to be giving out. You know who does make in-app purchases? This is a call-out post. My mom makes in-app purchases. Does anyone remember Quake? I feel like I know what Quake is. Yeah, I know Quake. But Quake is just like it's just Doom 2, right? Not Doom 2. There is a Doom 2, isn't there? It's just Doom, right? Quake is just like Doom. Everyone remembers Doom, apparently anyone knows. Is it good? Do you like Quake? Classic Doom is okay. Classic Doom is cool. but I don't... Is it bad that I find those games kind of scary? Like the idea that you turn a corner and there's something coming for you is fucking horrifying. And for some reason, when it's like that style, it's more scary to me than when it's like an actual shooter game. There's something about it that's horrifying. I played this game on Steam. Okay. I used to collect shitty hentai games on Steam. I used to collect a lot of them, and I collected this one that I played through, and it was called something like Hentai Shooter 3D Christmas Party. That's what it was called. And it was like a Doom / Quake styled game, but you were just shooting like these like Christmas anime girls. And that was the whole game. I got it for like 30 cents or something. I got it for a stupidly small amount of money. What is it? Hentai Shooter. Was it called Hentai Shooter 3D Christmas Party? Hentai Shooter 3D Chris. It's definitely not on Steam anymore because it was so dog shit. Is it still on Steam? Oh, okay. You have to log in to see this content. When I searched it, apparently they played it on Game Grumps. There's a whole Game Grumps wiki page. There's a whole Game Grumps wiki page on Hentai Shooter 3D Christmas Party. Do they actually play this shit on? I don't know. I could care less for Game Grumps. But I used to have a friend who really liked this stuff. And she would send me like the what is it, like the Game Grumps animated. I'd be like, that's cool. Great. Game Grumps is mid. Fucking Oni plays is peak. Is it safe to say I can't handle horror games? Yeah, I'm not against playing horror games. I'm just really bad at it. I'm like bad at handling them, if that makes any sense. But I can. I could try. I just might freak out or have a heart attack. I have to come in with a very relaxed mind, because if I stress out about it, it won't be good. I don't know. I don't want to have a heart attack on stream, but it could be kind of fun. I'm so curious now. I'm so sorry. What's going on in the fucking Game Grumps wiki? How many people are updating this shit? Who cares? Who gives a shit? What is this? There are 9,759 articles on this wiki. No way people care that much. What? No way. They still use freaking pictures of JonTron on this fucking wiki. No, they don't. They have. But there's some of them that do. Consider my interests, it's a bit surprising. I like horror games. I just don't like jump scares. Jump scares are scary. JonTron is like the base of... Nowadays, I would say not as much. But back in the day, JonTron was just like every fucking meme ever. I actually like JonTron. I don't like Game Grumps, but I like JonTron. JonTron's cool. But he got canceled for no reason. Because everybody gets fucking canceled. Everybody worth anything on the internet is gonna be canceled by some group or another. What did JonTron even do? I'm about to search this up. What did he do? I forgot. It obviously wasn't that bad, because I don't fucking remember what he did. JonTron canceled. What did he do? What did he do? Comments on race and integration. Wait, holy shit. Is JonTron's middle name actually Aryan? Is that his middle name? That Atmospheric horror is cool. Like Soma's cool. I could probably do Amnesia. But fucking, I did Poppy Playtime. I fucking played through that. That was fine. But fucking, JonTron's real name is Jonathan Arian Jafari. On God? On God, his name is actually fucking Arian. No way. No way, this is blowing my mind. Okay, so you expected a guy whose middle name was Aryan to not make fucking comments about race and immigration. Look, man, there's a reason I don't make comments on race and integration. Might be kind of isolating to most of my audience. That's wild. What did he say? Now I'm clicking into this. What exactly did he say? He was paid to be racist, Lamau. Exactly. That's how I feel. Okay, what did he say? What did he say? This was in what, 2017? So first of all, who cares anymore? But I want to know, what did he say? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is not fucking... How is that? That's not even offensive. That's not even offensive. Is that really offensive? Is being a Republican offensive? I guess being a Republican is enough to get you canceled on the internet, right? Because that's what happened to... That's what happened to... freaking... Scott Cawthon. He literally did nothing. I'm pretty sure he's not actually racist. Me too. I've said a lot of racist things. I'm not actually racist. I'm also not even a Republican, probably. I don't even know if I'm gonna vote in the upcoming elections. Okay, I know who I'm voting for in the upcoming American elections if I do vote. But I don't know if I feel like filling out the papers just for somebody to mishandle it and watch it get thrown out or something. Because voting from abroad is annoying. But I know who I'm voting for. If I do vote. So... What? Nothing he said was offensive. This is not offensive. This take is not fucking offensive. Getting political? No, I'm not getting political. I didn't even say my views on stuff. I mean, I did say what's said on the stream stays on the stream. Who wants to hear all my political beliefs? I have very strong political beliefs. What just happened? Did something happen? Anything is offensive if you try hard enough. Okay. So all he even said in the first place was something like... He said like... He basically said that if people are going to immigrate, they need to assimilate. Which is like... It's like, it's a hot take, I guess, but it's not fucking racist. That's not like that's not even a white nationalist thing to say. Like, that had nothing, that has nothing to do with race mixing. People are fucking... This is apples and oranges. You know you're out. I love how I just derailed the stream because I forgot a controversy that happened in 2017, so I was trying to see what it was even about because I remembered Hentai Shooter 3D Christmas Party, and when I searched it up, the first link about the game that I even found was on the fucking Game Grumps wiki. I fucking... Nobody on Twitter is gonna see this stupid stream, jeez. Nobody has to see it. I didn't say anything political. The closest thing to anything political I said is that I don't think what he said was racist. He got fucking kicked out of a fucking game he was doing voices on. That's not nice. Don't tell somebody you'll put them in your game and then just take him out. That's not nice. Especially when they didn't actually do anything didn't do anything racist. Okay, but the Hat in Time developers did leave him in the game. The Hat in Time developers are based. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Hat in Time developers. You're fucking awesome. Thank you for not giving in to the... As some people like to call woke mob. What do they used to call it? They used to call them SJWs back in the day. They went from being called SJWs to the woke mob. I hate both of them equally. I think the politically correct term is people with stupid political politics. People whose politics are stupid. Twitter politics. Please don't know. What, did the Hat in Time developers do something bad? I need to stop saying controversial things on stream. I need to get smacked in the head. It's a pretty standard right-wing position. Yeah. It is a pretty standard right-wing position. It is a pretty standard right-wing position, I'm not gonna lie. You're right. You're completely right. I'm hungry. My stomach's growling. No. I need to eat soon. That means I have to end stream soon. Man. Dude. I hate politics, bro. I love politics. I just hate political labels. Everybody pulling like right-wing bullshit, left-wing bullshit. I've been called a liberal. I've been called a Nazi. I've been called a radical centrist. I've been called a libertarian. I've been called a crypto fascist. I have a new stream in 2 minutes anyways. Nope, not in 2 minutes. 2 hours. And no, it's actually 3 hours from now. I like politics, you just don't like how stupid. Yeah, me too. I love politics. Politics is interesting. It's always that constant fight because if you don't want to hear other people's stupid political opinions. You know, people don't want to hear your stupid political opinions, but on the other hand, it's really interesting. Politics is really interesting. Apparently 2 minutes is 3 hours. Cool. It's just interesting. It is. Man. Man, it's interesting. I love sitting and watching people fight over stupid shit with popcorn. I watch like YouTubers from every side of the political spectrum. So I love watching shit like that. I love watching stupid political YouTubers. It's so entertaining. I don't really like Destiny though, but I like I like watching like BreadTube and being like, wow, what idiots. And then I watched like Daily Wire and I'm like, they're even more idiots. Who's that girl? Who's that girl on the Daily Wire? I completely forget her name, but she like sits and watches like she sits and watches TikToks, and everybody's just waiting to hear her opinion on this fucking TikTok. Like, who cares? Who fucking cares what she has to say about TikToks? Hello, you keep getting recommended my videos, so what am I all about? Hi, What a dangerous stream to walk into. I've talked about all kinds of things. Hello. The most recent topic that I probably shouldn't be talking about. I'm talking about political YouTubers. Archive this now. I feel like every time somebody new joins, I just keep getting worse and worse. Okay, but you do know who I'm talking about. Who's the chick from the Daily Wire who reacts to TikToks? What's her name? Is there a Daily Wire fandom wiki? What is her name? But she'll basically watch TikToks. I'm not talking about politics. Yeah, I'm just talking about political YouTubers. So she'll basically watch TikToks and she'll like sit there and then she'll like finish a TikTok and she'll either be like, see, this is everything right with society. More people should be like this person. Or she'll be like, man, this is everything wrong with society. Less people should be like this person. I don't want you to preach to me over entertainment. Like, shut up. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care what other lifestyles people are living. I don't care. I don't care if you think this is everything wrong with society. I don't think people should fight and beat each other up and shit, but you know when you see a fight video, you're like, this is peak entertainment. Obviously, it's not a fucking... Obviously, people are gonna do stupid stuff on TikTok for views. Obviously, people are gonna exaggerate their fucking political beliefs for views because it's entertaining. But I don't think I want to hear you preach to me about what's good in society and what's bad. Fuck you. Fuck you. The content that you're reacting to is infinitely better than your reactions, bro. You could do TikTok reaction videos in like an interesting way, right? Or you could at least do the reaction without being on a high horse. But the chick from the Daily Wire, I've seen that shit. You're on such a high horse, bro. Shut up. Man, I love political YouTubers from all parts of the spectrum. Recently, there was like some controversy and some guy on the BreadTube side who I think wants to turn into a lolcow was essentially like, Wendigoon is a Nazi or whatever. He was like, he's a right-wing conservative. Wendigoon is a Christian, bro. Calm down. Like, you're gonna watch that guy's like fucking conspiracy theory tier list video and be like, yep, this guy is everything wrong with the world. Not the people who unironically believe in these conspiracy theories and have prejudice against other people. This guy is a bad guy because he's a Christian. Shut up. Stop preaching about my entertainment. I'll watch what I want to watch. I'll watch what I want to watch. I say that like I hate this shit and then I'm so fucking entertained by it. It also entertains me the way that like people watch this shit and they're like I guess they like simp after the people making it. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. You're saying things that everybody else is too scared to say. You're not fucking saying shit everybody else is too scared to say. Go on the internet for 5 seconds and you will see a gazillion other people preaching about this to everybody else. You are not special. What'd you miss? I'm talking about political VTubers? Political VTubers? Political YouTubers. What if you want to watch cartoon-looking glasses VTubers though? Then I'm right here. And you're not gonna catch me. You could catch me maybe saying some strange political beliefs, but if you ever catch me preaching to you about my political beliefs and why I'm right and you're wrong, cringe. That's so cringe. And if you ever, okay, I understand that people say based as like a meme, right? But if you ever be like, if you're ever like, she's so based, all her political opinions are so right, they're not. I definitely disagree with you on some shit. You disagree with me on some shit. If your political views align 1-to-1 with anybody else on this planet, you are a sheep, bro. Please learn more. Please educate yourself. Please read more news from every side of the spectrum, bro. If your political views ever align with another person 100%, that's a bad sign. He called your boss based. Did he at least do something based, like give you a raise or a bonus or something? Oh, fucking based. Let you have the day off. Fucking based. People simping for any YouTubers too hard is cringy. Like, there's nothing wrong with like being like, oh yeah, I love VTubers, I love throwing money at it, as long as you do the same thing to like a gacha character, right? Like you know there's no chance, it's just a fucking character with a voice actor, right? So whatever, like sure. I love watching bullshit and pretending. And pretending like I actually know the person, like it's parasocial. The difference is that I'm not actually parasocial, because once I click off the video, I'm not like this person is in love with me. I'm just like, oh, okay, it's over, done. There are some VTubers that I've watched before, and I was like, I could never collaborate with this person, because I would know so much about them that they don't know about me, which is weird. It's like meeting a celebrity is weird, right? Because you know so much about the celebrity's personal life and they know nothing about you. It's fucking weird. It's weird to switch from like a viewer dynamic to like a friend dynamic with a person, and it doesn't feel right. I think a lot of people have gotten in trouble for that. Especially like getting into like romantic relationships with people who are viewers. I don't know. I'm not getting into a relationship with a viewer. I'm not getting into a relationship with anybody. Relationships are icky. They're icky and gross. I like trains. I didn't even mean to make the Astif movie reference. I literally said I like trains and my brain autopiloted the fucking, you know, the fucking train. I'm so fucking retarded. Oh my god. Because why did I make the sound effect out loud? You can get in trouble for going from viewer to buddy with whatever concert could. It's like, when I say get in trouble too, I mean like more like it's just awkward, right? Because you know shit about that person's personal life that they never told you. Like this person never told you things about them that you just know, right? I'm married with 3 kids. Oh yeah, totally. I'm a child bride, bro. People seem unaware that the VTubers they simp for are just normal people behind the model. Actually, I'm gonna correct you on that. The VTubers they simp for are just bizarre people behind the model. Just strange individuals. I wouldn't say I'm the most, can you give me a sec? I have an alarm coming up in a couple minutes that I want to turn off so it doesn't happen on stream. Okay, there you go. I don't know too many VTubers who are normal people, and if they are normal people, are they really entertaining? Normal people don't make good entertainers. You have to be kind of deranged. You have to have kind of mental issues to be a good entertainer. Howdy, welcome, normal people, yeah. Hi. I'm doing another stream later. Not that much later. It's in like less than 3 hours. But I do have something I gotta do, and I'm gonna eat too in between the streams. You know, being stupid. How deranged are you? Go watch the VOD and you'll see. Honestly, what is a normal person? A person who engages and I guess fits in with normal society. So like I fit in with normal society because I don't engage that much with normal society. But if I engaged at like a normal level, I don't think I would fit in, right? So I think that's kind of where I say normal person. When I say normies, I'm mostly talking about people who like engage and relate to normal society. You consider yourself kind of off the wall and a bit crazy. I'm a bit quirky. I'm a little bit of a quirky individual. Quirky. She hides in society, be careful, pretty much. I do look very normal to normal society because I don't fucking talk, but the moment I open my mouth, you're like, yeah, there's something off about this girl. The moment I start talking, I start yapping and it's over. Don't catch me yapping, bro. I like the suggestion that I hide. It's not just being polite, right? It's not just a polite thing. It totally is a polite thing. I go outside and act like a normal person, not because I want to fit in, but because it's polite to fit in. It's nice to not bother people. People don't want to be bothered and disturbed. I talk? Yes, I do talk. I haven't shut up for 2 hours and 45 minutes. How would you not know that? Where's Waldo? Where's Ratso? Ratso sounds too close to Fatso. I'm not fat. I'll never be fat. I used to actually be a little bit heavier. I've never been overweight, but I used to be like near the top of like the healthy weight range, and now I'm like at the middle of the healthy weight range, like BMI wise. I've always been healthy, but I lost weight. Because I gained weight because medications make you gain weight. But yeah, I'm a healthy weight. I'm healthy. I did my Japanese health exam and I got straight A's. I'm a very healthy boy. I'm a girl. I'm not a boy. I'm a very healthy girl. I'm like too healthy. I shouldn't be this healthy. When you go outside, you have people bothering you and you're not talking. Yeah, I feel that way too. I used to work a fucking job where I made phone calls all day long. Except for when I make a phone call for my personal life. I'm like, this is obnoxious. This is abhorrent. You're telling me I have to call them and ask them to do something for me? You used to be kind of chubby, then you got diagnosed with a certain chronic disease, and now you're underweight. I don't know if that's a good thing. I would rather somebody be overweight and healthy than like underweight and struggling, I guess. But I think just aiming for like a healthy weight and a healthy body is always a good thing. Oh my god, I completely forgot. I have apple juice in the refrigerator. Holy shit, I'm so excited. I bought apple juice. I'm gonna drink apple juice today. Yes! Apple juice! I'm so hype about apple juice right now. Apple juice! It's so pog, you're right. I don't care much for Twitch lingo, but apple juice is indeed pog. It's beyond poggers. Apple juice in Japan is so tasty too. They put so much apple in the juice. Man. Ah. Apple. You have 2 slices of cheese in the refrigerator. Tell it, let's fucking go. Oh, cheese. Let's fucking go. Giving my scary like man voice. Apple juice is your preference of a healthy drink that isn't laced with alcohol? Real. Apple juice is the best. It's not that healthy, it's really sugary, but it's like the best fruit juice. I don't like soda. I don't like the way soda feels. It's like spicy, but I like root beer. And I like root beer floats, they're good. I've never had a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi before, so I don't know what they're like. But I don't like soda in general because it feels funny. It feels funny if you drink too fast, it like tickles your nose. It's gross. Fuck soda. Opamna soda! Sorry. I'm sorry. Every time I have like a fucking word association in my brain, I just have to say shit out loud. Why can't I stop saying things out loud? Shut up! Maybe I dislike carbonated drinks in general. Yes, I do dislike carbonated drinks in general. If you drink it too fast, you burp. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess that's true. That's what carbonated drinks do to you. That's what, like, because it's they basically just infuse this. Soda is just like air bubbles. It's like gas. Soda can be described as attacking your mouth. It's not spicy, not sour. Yeah, I don't know why I use the word spicy. I use the word spicy when something like feels like numbing or weird in my mouth, if that makes any sense. Like I always use the word spicy. When I get an allergic, like when I eat something I'm allergic to, I'm like, whoa, this is spicy. Because the feeling when you're like allergic to something and it touches your tongue, it's not spicy, but I'm like, that's spicy. Bro, that was a fatal typo. Coca-Cola. It always weirds me out when people say they never tried Coca-Cola. Sounds so alien to me. So I was like, well, I didn't grow up. I grew up and I was allowed to have soda as a treat, but I was not allowed to drink like caffeinated drinks. So I didn't drink Coca-Cola, and now I still haven't drinking Coca-Cola, and it's never really interested me. I've had like Coca-Cola flavored candy, but I've never had the actual Coca-Cola itself. Carbonated soda is spicy scientifically. I'm spicy because I make your brain numb. I'm brain rot. I'm a brain rot VTuber. When the dentist tries to check your teeth, does their glove taste spicy? I'm trying to think about what you mean by that. What do you mean by that? Are they putting their mouth on the glove? Are they doing that like sexy thing where you're wearing a glove and you like take it off, you bite it off with your mouth and you fucking pull the glove off? Do you guys know Little Shop of Horrors? Every time I picture generic dentist, I picture the guy from Little Shop of Horrors, the dentist guy. The sexy thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? The sexy thing. The sexy thing where you fucking with the glove, where somebody has like where somebody is wearing a glove, right? And they put it up to their mouth and they like bite it off. I love how I'm motioning it like my model is gonna track it. No, they're just checking the teeth and having to touch your tongue. Ah. I don't know why I somehow misunderstood what you just said as well. I was like, I thought you were suggesting that I thought you were suggesting that they were like your dentist like puts you on happy gas and starts making out with you. Because when you said touch your tongue, I thought you meant with their tongue. And you just said because it feels weird, that means it's spicy. Yeah. It feels weird. That means it's spicy. But no, it's a different type of feels weird. It's a different type of feels weird. The glove thing I'm talking about, is there a word for it? Okay, I'm gonna Google this. A sexy pulling off glove thing. Okay, this is Cora. This is Cora. Somebody asked, this is on Cora, do you think it's sexy / hot when a guy uses his teeth to take off / remove his gloves? This person said, I prefer it when a man takes out his teeth with his gloves. No, I just find myself thinking of all the germs. No germs. Unhygienic. Oh, fuck off. It's hot. Fuck off. I found a fucking girl doing it in the stock image. It says, sexy woman pulling mesh gloves teeth stock photo 3782794 Shutterstock. Is this a fetish? Did I just accidentally reveal another fetish? Is this not hot to everybody? I don't think that was like hot to people because I've seen it in movies and stuff. I've seen women do it in movies. I've seen women like pull off the glove with their teeth and it's like, Okay, so I think... Guys, I think I might have accidentally revealed another fetish. Oops. What stays in the chatting stream? What's said in the chatting stream? What's said in the ow? What's said in the chatting stream stays in the chatting stream. Okay. Bye. It's getting late. Okay. Bye. Yeah, good. I'm gonna end stream very soon. I'm like getting close to the cutoff, even though I said I was gonna end it forever ago. I'm getting really close to the cutoff. But yeah, no VOD then? Yeah, there'll be a VOD. There'll be a VOD. You can watch VOD for sure. If I have to, I might have to make things 18 plus, but you could do on YouTube. I'm not monetized, so it doesn't matter, right? Also, you said it sounds like a woman thing. That's not. That can't be a woman thing. It's just. It has to just be a. I didn't know. I thought it was like a generic sexy thing. Like okay, is a girl pulling like her socks off? Like if she has like thigh-high socks and she pulls them down, or even pulls them up. That's like. Is that a sexy thing? Is that a sexy thing to you guys? That's like a generic sexy thing, right? That's not a fetish, right? Is it? I guess that might be like a sock thing. What happened before you came in here? Wow, it makes an 18 plus. You don't want to know. Women tend to be hand people, men tend to be feet people. But like, feet are grosser than hands, so hands are superior. Duh. It's not true that all women are feet people. When I was in 7th grade, some girl I hardly knew, she turned around to me. This is completely unprompted. We were in the middle of science class, and she turned around to me and she was like, "I like feet." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah, I think it's hot." And I was like, "Whoa." But instead of saying that, I didn't say whoa. I was like, okay. Like she just said that shit out of nowhere. That's just unprompted. She just said that. And I was like, what the fuck? Why did she probably was like, I need to confess this to somebody. Let me pick the weirdest girl in class to say this to, and nobody will ever believe her. She just turned around and said it to me. I literally hardly knew her. I was like not doing my schoolwork, and I was like reading Sailor Moon manga in class, and she just turned around and said that to me. She didn't. No, she said that she did. She said that she did. And at first I was like, let me give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she means in like a funny way, like she thinks they're funny. And then she specifically clarified, like she found them hot. I was like, okay. Also, you said men are grosser than women in general. That's a lie. She did not ask me. She had a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend. I don't know why she didn't. Maybe she needed to scope out how I felt about it before she confessed it to her boyfriend. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. Also, the men are grosser than women thing is not true. It's not fucking true. I've been a woman for a while, okay? I think it's about equal. I think women have a lot of like strange things that they're into more often than guys, but they just don't talk about it as much because it's like more shamed upon, right? That's what I would think, at least. So I know that there's definitely girls who like feet, and I'm sure there's guys who like hands, right? It's so weird. The point that your brains connect wires and like they cross over, and you're supposed to like titties, but instead you like feet. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Men aren't ashamed of being gross, I guess. That's not necessarily true for all men. I've met some men that are like a lot more clean and neat than I am. I'm not the cleanest and neatest person. I'm basically as clean and as neat as I need to be to keep the bugs away. I don't bother doing any more than that. As long as there's not like as long as I'm not creating an environment for bugs, then I don't really care. Like, I'll just leave shit on the floor and stuff. My mom hated that. My mom hated that so much. clean is my room? I don't have leftover food anywhere. I might have some old newspapers and some wires, and I might have a little bit. I might have thrown stuff. I might have thrown some stuff on the ground, but it's nothing dirty. It's nothing too dirty, right? It's just like my bags on the ground, right? I haven't made my futon. My futon's like, I never... Every day you're supposed to like roll up your futon. You're supposed to fold it and put it to the side of the room, but I'm too lazy to do that every day. Damn, you live like this? I'm not dirty. I'm not a dirty person. I'm clean enough. I haven't showered in like 2 days? 3 days? I didn't shower yesterday. I don't think I showered the day before. I might have. When's the last time I showered? I'm clean. I'm clean enough. I showered enough. Imagine the smell. No! I don't smell bad. I have a good smell. I use deodorant and I keep myself clean. Okay. I don't smell bad. I don't smell bad. Gotta save money on water, true. I am actually gonna shower like soon. Not a dirty person, by the way. I haven't showered for days. What? That's not dirty. It's not about how often you shower. It's about like how clean you keep yourself, you know? I wash my face. I wash my face and I wash sensitive areas. I just didn't take like a full shower because that's a lot of work. And I hate showers. It's not that I hate the actual shower. I hate getting out of the shower. You feel so sticky and you can feel like you're wet and everything around you is just like sticking to your body. It's the worst feeling ever. Fuck showers. Fuck showers, man. I'm clean. I just take showers. I'm not dirty. I'm not dirty. Guys. Don't have a bad impression of me. I don't have a girl smell. I'm not dirty. I'm not gross. I don't have weird fetishes. I'm not a coomer. I brush my teeth. Oh, fuck. I forgot to brush my teeth this morning. I brushed my teeth last night and yesterday morning and the night before that and the morning before that. I'll brush my teeth before I head out for the day, okay? Because... No! It's about being unapproachable. If you don't want people talking, you just be dirty. Wow, you're a genius. Thanks for teaching me not how to talk to you. Oh my god. Do you guys know there was this Korean incel guy, like an actual incel. Like he used to like go on incel forums and stuff, I think. I don't know. But he was like considered like an incel killer, right? He was like an incel killer guy. And he thought that women were avoiding him because they had a conspiracy against them, and so he killed a woman. But the real reason women were avoiding him was because he was fucking off-putting and creepy and he didn't shower. Like his hygiene was so bad he got kicked out of his fucking job. What was his name? If I search a Korean incel killer, there's too many of them at this point. What if I look up didn't shower? Then will I get the right guy? No, I'm not gonna. He didn't shower. I know I heard about this. There's too many fucking Korean incel killers. Stop killing people. Korean incels. Korean incels are on another level. Holy shit, they are. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of under the impression that all of the like Korean incels are kind of secretly gay. Like I think they're all like closeted gay people because they'll go on these forums, right? And they'll like talk about their experiences with each other. They're like, oh my god, I hate women so much. They probably got their dick in their hand and stuff, and like And they're all like talking to each other about each other's wives and stuff. But like the thing is like I know what you're trying to do, but it really just seems like you want to fuck each other. It seems like the Korean incels are all gay for each other. Getting ostracized for not showering. He was born in the wrong era. Exactly. No, I'm not defending a murderer. Fuck that. Korea's where the real gender war is at. It's crazy. Yeah, I've seen shit from the Korean gender war. I'm gonna be honest. I think both sides are crazy and funny. And I have a hard time siding with any radical feminist. Because I feel like a lot of radical feminists are like no fun or loud. But some of them are kind of funny. Like when the radical feminists in the Korean gender war make fun of how small Korean men's penises are, that's kind of funny. I think they need to stop getting so butthurt about it. Like, it's just kind of funny. God, don't clip and translate that to Korean, because you post that online, you'll have Korean men doxing me for saying that. I'm literally more on the incel side than I am on the feminist side. But I still think the feminists are funny for saying they have, like, micro penises. God, learn to take a fucking joke. You're on, like, the fucking most dangerous corners of the internet. You're on, like, you're on worse than 4chan for Korean people. You're on, like, the incel forums, bro. And you can't take a joke? That's why they're all gay for each other. That's my theory. That's my conspiracy theory. All the Korean incels who get on those forums and talk about how much they beat their wives and shit are all just gay for each other and want to hear, like, sexual stories from other men who are just like them. I like my conspiracy theory. It's a good theory. I wouldn't say anything that bad about Korean people. Why can't we all just bully each other in peace? Exactly. Exactly. Like, I think it's completely fair to shit on women for being mad that men like tits. Like, if a dude wants to draw titties and likes tits, like, what the fuck why is that a problem? And if a girl wants to joke about you having, like, a fucking micro penis, then, like, let her do it. It's funny. I'm on the side of laughter. I'm on the side of jokes. I'm on the side of trolling. If you ask me to take a stance on the Korean gender war, I'm always on the side of trolling. Whichever side is doing the better trolling wins. They're intense, dude. Those people are intense. I love bullying people on the internet. I am gonna end the stream now, guys. I actually am gonna end the stream. Does anybody have any final thoughts they would like to get in before the stream abruptly ends? And I go and, like, trip over my own feet and go get ready and go do important things and eat snacks and stuff. I don't know. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Play the noise update. It's trolling people, like convincing 30-year-old people. 30-year-old people in quotes. Video game hoaxes are real. You can unlock Luigi in Mario 64. Did you know? Bye! Bye, everybody. If you want to see me be deranged or you're confused as to what I was talking about the stream being really suspicious, you should watch the VOD because I might one day delete it. You guys better be mewing while you're watching my stream or you're getting banned. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Cursed stream moment.